Welcome to Recycling Week. Here at the Green Shed and Send and Shred, we are passionate recyclers, and we're very excited about our latest service, Send and Shred, because it takes a secure commercial paper recycling service right into your home. Now I'm going to take you through our shredding and recycling factory and teach you a little bit about how we work. Behind me is our industrial grinder. This is a bit different from your home shredder. Home shredders cut the paper into thin little strips, and that actually slices through the paper fibres and makes them much harder to recycle and much less recyclable. This grinder, if you can see what I've got here, it's not cut, it's actually ripped into these tiny little pieces, and that actually preserves the fibres in the paper and means that they're much better for recycling, and they get recycled into higher value products that way. And you can see here we've got one of the bales of paper. The paper's all been ripped up into these little pieces, all blended together, and then it gets compressed together into these bales. And from here, it gets taken off to the pulp mill and gets turned into new paper products like toilet paper and office paper. See, behind me here, we have one of the towers of stacked baled paper. This is waiting to be shipped off to an Australian paper mill, and there it's going to get recycled into a really high-grade quality paper product. It's tracked the whole way through so that we know it gets recycled. And one of the benefits of recycling things like a good quality office white paper is it can get turned into a really good quality office white, and it stays much higher up the chain of the recycling. So we've taken a lot of care to put together a really secure shredding service because we really value our customers' privacy and we want to make sure that nothing goes wrong. Part of that, we are working with Australia Post and our shredders to have a secure chain of custody. We make sure that our facilities have the highest NAID AAA certification. All the staff are police vetted. We have CCTV cameras monitoring this facility at all times. And all of that just makes sure that we know when something goes into that bag, it's going to get securely shredded and recycled and nobody else is going to see it. So we've been explaining to a lot of our interested customers that if they shred their paper at home in the paper shredder and then put that paper into their yellow top bin, unfortunately that paper isn't recycled. It goes down to the material recovery facility, it gets all tangled up in the machinery, causes them a big headache, and it ends up as waste in landfill because once the paper has been shredded into these strips, those facilities can't process it. They can only really handle the big pieces of paper. So what you do instead is you get one of our Send and Shred bags, you fill it up with your whole pages, absolutely no need to shred them, shove as much paper in there as you like, seal it, lodge it in your post office, and then you track it right through to that factory that we just visited, and it gets shredded, recycled, and turned back into new paper products.